Oil painting by Iowa artist Grant Wood. His style is said to be caricature portraits. Like myself, I'm a caricature portrait artist also, living in Iowa. Grant Wood lived in the late 1800s, and he used people he knew. I think the woman is his granddaughter, and the man in the picture is his dentist, who did not even know each other. They were just painted by this man who knew these people. And then later on, they were said to have met after the painting became known. This next slide is the sign on the side of the highway. I think it's 63 South I was on, if not 43, in Iowa. And it is an attraction that I passed for the second time. The first time I saw it, I was excited, but I didn't stop. So the second time I passed, I actually did go and look. Now the next slide is me in front of the American Gothic House Center, where you will arrive at after following the signs off the side of the road to get there. And there are statues of the people whom I posed with here. Now, the next slide is there were some descriptions that I took photos of, and they tell details about this iconic, infamous American Gothic painting. So the site is the house that the painting was based on. I see a lot of shapes in the paintings, as we see the window is in the middle with a pyramid pointing up in the center in between the two people. And of course you can pause the video and magnify it to read the actual words. Design elements, okay. It's called American Gothic because the window on the house is Gothic style. I did see the house in person. Do you recognize this painting? Have you ever heard of this painting? The original is stored, I think, at the Chicago Art Museum, which is pretty close relatively to Iowa. Chicago Museum of Art, maybe, something like that. The original painting is stored. Now, this is a historical site because it represents homesteading. The early Americans built homes on the land. The next picture is a close-up of me with the statues in front of the center. The wife of the man with the pitchfork looks a little jealous that I'm posing with him. Look at her face. It's just an innocent pose hug. Nothing more. It was a joyful time to visit. The next slide tells more information, and each of the informative slides have about 2 minutes for you to read. However, it might take you longer than 2 minutes to read everything on the slides, so go ahead and mute me or pause the video if you want to read everything. Now, this tells about the house itself, why the title of the painting is American Gothic House. It's called the Gothic House because of the Gothic window. Design. The house was not moved since it was built. It was thought to have been moved, but it really has not, according to what it says here. It's the original site of the iconic painting of American history. This is me posing, standing in front of the house. Hi! These are photos of the people next to each other, next to the painting. They're not smiling. And this last slide talks about the artist Grant Wood's impact. Again, the painting was done in oil on wood, and the style of the art is caricature portrait. Thanks for watching.